To download MPLab, just do a search for microchip. Microchip.com is a company that makes our chip, and they also make this free MPLab IDE toolkit for us. So here on the main page of Microchip, scroll down just a little bit and we see the MPLabX IDE. Click on that. Takes us to the MPLab page. If we scroll down, we come upon a set of tabs. Second tab is called Downloads. I'm going to click on it. And in it, we see 3 different operating system versions available to us. I have a Windows 64-bit machine, so I'm going to click on the MPLabX IDE v3.55. And it's probably just downloading an installer. 20 seconds left. So when it is finished downloading this installer, I'm going to click on this link to invoke it. When the wizard opens, I'm going to select Next. I'm going to accept the agreement. Next. I'm going to accept the default download location. Next. I'm going to install both the IDE and the IPE. The IPE is something that can be used down the road when we know better what we're doing. Click Next, and now we're ready to install. So this might take a while, so I will speed this up. Okay, an error came up telling me that it couldn't install a driver. I'm just going to say OK so that the installation does complete. Actually, while that's continuing, I'm going to go back to the web page, MPLab IDE, scroll up, and on the left margin under MPLab IDE, I'm going to scroll down until I find this selection for MPLabX C compiler. I'm going to expand that, click on the overview link. It's going to take us to the C compiler page. I'm going to scroll down until we get again to a set of tabs. I'm going to click on the Downloads tab, and the device we're going to be programming, the DSPIC33F, is a 16-bit device, and therefore on my Windows 64 system I need the 16-bit compiler. So I'm going to select MPLabX 16 compiler version 1.31. It's going to begin the download. It's not quite as big as the last one, so we're going to let this go ahead while the install is going on. So go back to the other page, and we see it's completed, and I'm going to accept the selections that it has here, all of them, and click Finish. It's opened a couple more pages. Actually, it's opening to the Harmony page. First of all, Harmony is a very good graphical programming environment. Unfortunately, it does not work with the DSPIC. So I'm going to close that tab. The XFC compilers, we've already done this, so I'm going to close that tab. And when we come to the bottom, I see that my 16-bit C compiler has downloaded, so I'm going to click the link to start the install. And when the installer opens, click the Next. Accept the license, the agreement, click Next. We want the free version for now. The paid versions give you more efficient code. It compiles more compactly and with faster execution, but the free version is good enough for anything we will do. So click Next, accept the default location, Next. I'm going to select all of the options here for variable space, and Next, and now we can begin installation. While that's going on, I'll just say that another page had opened to MPLab Configurator, and this is also a very useful thing. Add-on. It works on most of microchip products. Unfortunately, at the last time I tested it, it did not work on the DSPIC. So again, that's something we're not going to use. If you're working on any of the other PIC devices, it's very, very handy. So I'm finished with the browser. So we'll let this finish. And now the installation is complete. On this screen, we see the host ID. This has to do with the MAC address that's on your computer. We're going to use the free version, so we don't have to do anything with this page. We just click Next, and here we are finished the install. We now have MPLabX and the X of C compilers finished installing on our computer.